to eat, ladies and gentlemen. The float was laying up. Barry was telling me the float was laying up. I thought, have I got a tench on here? What have we got on here? Hello.
A perch?
I've got a perch!
What was that on him, Paul?
That was on meat. He's been, I'll tell you why, he's been eyeing up these minnows. There's a whole bunch of minnows down there. But he's taken that right up. That's about half a pound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shall I swing him in or do you want to bring him up?
Yes. I'm going to tread on that meat there.
There you go, Barry. That's a pretty little fish, isn't he? Give me half a pound for that. It might be. Do you want a forceps or do you want a?
Have you got a Discord yet?
I've got your Discord. I've got yours here.
I'll get...
There you go.
Just hold that a minute. Just that.
A greedy little perch. Take a big lump of meat. He's obviously eyeing up the minnows, and he thought, "Oh, this is an easier meal. Take that." I've never caught a perch on some luncheon meat before. Still, I understand they go 3 or 4 pounds in there, don't they?
You just hold that bit tight.
Yeah.
That line there. Do you think you could just catch it?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. He's taking it right in, is he?
Yeah, usual thing with perch.
Yeah. I bought my worms, but guess what happened? I didn't realise it. They spent too much time in the fridge, so they kind of were virtually non-existent in the end. We out?
Yep.
Thanks, Barry.
It's gone.
Top man, top gilly.
Always difficult it is with perch, isn't it?
Yeah, they always tend to go swallow them, don't they?
They do.
That was
I've
funny.
got dark glasses and I need my glasses on for close work.
I've got a feeling these perch are feeding in the margins, chasing these minnows.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Big carp's just taken this, and it looks like it could be a wild carp. That's nice. Waited patiently for that. It was fizzing. See, they're still fizzing underneath it. But just decided to take off it. Oh, that is a good fish. It's a big carp. Oh. Fish have decided to feed. Oh. He is going off. He's on another run. There's his head. And there's a big wild carp, I think. Looks like a wildie. Oof, doesn't it fight well? Don't these wild carp fight well? Beautiful bit of sport, this. Up he comes, let's get his head up. Oh, it's an absolutely stunning fish. Stunning fish, stunning fish. Oh! Oof. Here he comes, here he comes. It's been fizzing all afternoon and eventually took a big lump of meat. There we go. Right, let's see if we can get his head up. Here he comes, here he comes. I think we've got him. I think we've got him. Oh, that's a lump. And there's a lovely wild carp. About 7 pounds. Right, let's get him on the mat. That's an absolute beauty. Hi Barry! Barry's just turned up. We'll get these out. Just tucked it in the side there. We'll have him out. That's a barbless hook, so that just slips out. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. There's the fish. 6 to 7 pound wild carp. There he is. Beautiful fish. There you go, Barry, just on your arrival. Yeah, just on your arrival as well.
What a cracking fish.
Should we take a picture?
Yeah, of course
Yeah?
I will. I'll get the camera out. You're a good fisher.
Thanks, mate. Just on your arrival, it's funny.
Is that the first one?
Just as you arrived. No, I've had another fish before then, but not this big.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've not bought big gear. I'm too stressed up. I can't come.
That's all right, mate. I've got 4 rods here anyway, so you can always borrow a couple of mine.
I'll be quite happy just chilling out.
How's your freezer going?
It's gone up to -12. You know, it was just completely out. I don't know if I turned it on last.
Yeah.
I turned it on and then everything was. I went to get cold now.
Yeah.
I was walked in. Right.
I've got carp feeding in the margins here.
Anyone in that corner swimming pool?
There was 2 guys who've just gone. So that's why I'm here.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bad.
Sorry?
That's a lovely fish ball.
It's not bad, is it? That was on the float, yeah. It's about 7.
You're on the rod on that?
No, on my usual rig.
Right. That's a lovely.
So if you take the picture with the sun behind you,
That's
this way,
right, 'cause otherwise
it always
you
looks better.
need it.
It always looks better. But I reckon this is a proper wild carp. This is,
That's I'll tell you what a cracking fish that is.
isn't it lovely? You ready?
You've had 2 already. Hang on, will the sun come in on the side there? That's what we've got.
I'll come round this way, Barry. Come this way. No, you're okay there. If you stay there, that's it. Come round this way.
Just get it on the camera. Watch it, you're.
Don't worry, I've got it there. That's lovely. Beautiful. Thanks, Barry.
Another one?
Okay, just in case. Lovely, thanks, Barry. Oh,
That's a cracking fish.
I'm pleased with them.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
We'll slip them
What's
back.
the hook bait, Paul?
Luncheon meat. Yep, luncheon meat, barber's hooks. I've got you some hooks.
Oh,
And I've
geez,
got loads.
I'm not doing anything at the moment.
Loads of food and loads of
I was
drinks.
so blooming tired last night.
Did you get back quite late?
By the time I got in, I unloaded the gear. You know what? I left the tailgate of the car open all night.
Did you? There we
Shows how
go.
good it is where we are. Everything was rods, everything, nothing touched.
There we go. He's off.
Oh, that's a crap.
I'm happy with that, Barry.
You had another one too.
Yeah,
On
just
me again.
yeah. I don't know what this is, but it's decent, half decent fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, look at it go. That's actually a bigger fish than I think. Oh, it's probably a 2 or 3 pound carp, but it's not.
No,
It's not a clonker. I think I'm gonna have to. Or is it not a perch? It's not a big perch, is it? Let's take that out of the way.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way, shall we, Barry? Cheers, mate.
Gilly, take that out.
Literally, I went short. I went in the margins.
See
This
that
could be a
carp?
big perch for all I know. Could be a big perch.
Is it?
It feels like a carp. Let's get his head up and have a look. So I've gone shallow, changed my tactics.
A
Ooh,
tench.
It's a tench.
It's a tench. Look at that.
Barry, didn't I say we had
Lovely,
tench
you
here?
did, You did.
Didn't I say?
You did.
They're right under our nose.
Lovely. Look at that. Funny we said that tench, brother.
There you go, Barry. You got your dream came true. I told you, didn't I, we'd get a tench.
Yeah, about £1.5.
That's
I
about
think.
£1.50. Yeah, should you put it on the mat and
Yeah.
do a little feature
Oh,
on
I
it?
love the tench.
There we
one of
go. There we go. It's one of your favourite fish, isn't it?
Oh, I love tench.
Thanks,
tench
Barry.
fishing because it takes me back as a
Childhood
boy.
days.
Yeah.
Right.
In the Diana.
I had a feeling there'd be fish feeding in. That might be what we've been seeing, moving around.
Yeah.
But I had a feeling the tench could be in here.
Look at that.
Oh, it's pretty. Should we get a picture of it as well?
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty.
Well,
you know,
if you want, you can fish the pole and do some tench fishing if you like.
I'm okay, quite. Paul, there's you
Right.
catch occasionally a Diana too. Golden tench.
I love golden tench.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Right, what have we got here? Where's the hook gone? Cool, he's taking it right down.
Has he?
That's a disgorger job, isn't it? It's a disgorger.
Have you got the disgorger?
I think you put it on the back. There it is on the back. You just put it on the by that tin. See the tin? If you go down under that bag, there's a green disgorger. To your right. You just rested it on the deck there.
Yep.
Oh, it's a very pretty fish, Barry.
Lovely.
Thanks, mate.
Isn't it beautiful?
See if we can get him out. Where's he gone with this? It's barber's hook, so it should come out okay.
Yeah, come out all right.
Like that. go in that one. There's
So hold that line tight there for you, Paul.
well, I think we'll be okay. I'll just see where the hook's gone. Oh, I found the hook.
All right.
He's out. Easy peasy.
Brilliant.
And we'll get a picture show. You got your camera?
Yeah.
Oh, it's only £1.50, but I tell you what,
Pretty little fish.
it's very pretty.
On light tackle too, on a float.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. How about that for a tench? Eh? Isn't that lovely? Look, he's fully erect. He's showing off his finnage. Red eye. Beautiful. Barry's going to take a nice picture as well. They call this the doctor fish.
They do. That's right. That's correct.
Because it's got that slime and all the other fish rub on it. There you go, Barry. How about that? Beautiful. Lovely. Can do one side profile.
One? Yeah.
He's beautiful. Pound for pound, they don't have to go well.
Oh, fantastic.
We're slipping back.
Have you ever fished at Everton Grange? Used to be Braxton Farm.
Yeah, I have. Yep.
How have you got on? Great.
I've had
water.
some. It is. It's a top tench water there. I've had some lovely tench out there. We're slipping back. That was a bonus fish. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, see that. It's the first tench I've seen out of here.
All right, we'll let him go.
Just goes to show there are in here.
They're tighter in and closer in on the margins than what you think. So I've been putting some sweet corn in close, and he's probably been eating the sweet corn all day, and it's been under my nose without me even realising it. Thanks, Barry. I told you to go, Barry, didn't I? Didn't I tell you? You've got a big wild carp there, mate. I tell you, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Good technique there, Barry. On the centre pin.
Yeah, on the meat.
He's going straight out there. Ooh.
You use your left hand here.
So I'm just gonna. It's a big wild carp, Barry. I promise you.
Which you now, Paul?
I told you, didn't I? Did I tell you to go and lunch your meat there?
Yeah. What a take.
Right. It's a big fish. It's a big fish. It's a big wildie. Let's get these out of the way. Oh, my bread's been attacked as well. It's a double hook up. How big, Barry, do you reckon?
Quite big.
Does it feel big? If it's your biggest wildie, it's going to be a picture job. There's no doubt about it.
Oh,
Barry, look at it go. Look at it go. When your son's real, let's have a look at this fish. Oh yes, that's a nice wildie. You got yourself a wildie there. It's gone straight into here. Don't they fight well though? Don't they fight well? Look at the bend in the rod. Oh, Barry's enjoying the fight. He's enjoying it. That's your biggest one, isn't it? That's a lovely looking fish. Looks like a tench, but that's a good 4 or 5 pounds.
Oh, there you go, pound for
Right, let me get the net. It's a nice looking fish there, Barry.
Only small, but don't they go?
I'll tell you what, pound for pound, these wild carp fight harder. They're the hardest fighting carp you can possibly.
Aren't they?
I think they are. Right. He's ours. There you go, Barry. Nicely done. Didn't he hook that well? I've got my bread still being attacked out here. We'll get a picture of him. Your first decent wildie. Very nice, Barry.
They look like chub.
They do.
And look where it's hooked, just there nicely, right there in the edge.
Beautiful, Barry, beautiful. Because it is a lovely fish. Oh, Barry. 4 pound, 3 pound?
About 3, I should think, no more.
Well, proper great fight, isn't it?
Cool.
Let's get a nice.
Light tackle as well.
Let's get a nice picture of it. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, beautiful. And one more. And one more. Beautiful.
Oh, what a screaming take, Paul.
I tell you what, can you imagine what a 13, 14 pounder is going to do? Beautiful, Barry. Beautiful, beautiful. Well done. Right, here's a method I'm going to show my viewers. Crusty bread, carp off the top, some tiger bread, single hook, size 4. Thread that through the soft part. I like to eat this bread myself, but the carp love it, so I highly recommend it. Because it's crusty bread, you can cast it further. Take the hook through the side, push it in. That is so secure, so secure. And then we're going to flick it out there right on the movement of the fish that are out there. And whack it out there. And then just wait for a big carp to take it. You watch what happens to that.
Arse is all steamed up now, look. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Cameras are running. PGTV wants to see the action off the top here. Wild carp off the top. Then you get your fly rod out. Stick your fly rod out there, Barry. And then take them on the fly rod. That'd be even better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to put this on.
Look at that carp. He's eyeing up my bread. Look at him. He's eyeing it up.
I can see it.
If he's got a big mouth and he can suck it in, if he can suck it in, I'll take one off the top.
You're going to have a run there in a minute, Paul.
I want an absolute 20. I want a 20 to hit that. Here he comes. Here he comes. Just last knockings now.
Completely steamed up.
Here we go, Barry. Here we go. Go on. Come on, you big carp. It's like mouthing it. Here he comes. It's such a big lump of bread, the small stuff can't get it in. It allows the big carp to come in, bang. No wind, so it's all sat there nicely.
Wish I could say the same to me, Paul.
You telling me you've had wind tonight then, have you?
No wind.
Oh, okay. Hello. Look at this. Competition for my bit of bread.
Knock this out again. Oh, a lovely run that was.
That was beautiful. I love to hear the music of the reel, Barry.
Isn't it? It's like a lullaby, Paul.
Isn't it lovely?
When you go, and then you
Got the moonlight. Oh, this is a lovely evening.
Oh, isn't it cracking?
I just want to
come up tomorrow.
Should we give it a go?
Yeah, I reckon, don't you?
Yeah, okay.
Definitely. Oh, look at that there, Paul.
There's a big carp messing with my bread, I tell you.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that's getting funny now, that funny light. Can't see what I'm at here.
Come on, you big carp. I want to see that bread disappear and the line run off. Barry, yeah, it's a big one. I've got a big wild carp that's taking a bit of bread here, and my pole's just gone in. Oh, Barry. He's stripping me. He is stripping me big time. Last knockings here, and this is a good fish. I've put out some bread. Thanks, mate. You can see the bend in the rod, but he's... Oof. Where's he gone? Where has he gone? I kept my finger on the line just to feel for bites. And he nailed it. Eventually, he just nailed it. So all I can think is that he must have just... Let's have a look how big he... Oh, he's not as big as I thought. He's a wildie, but he's not a massive wildie. He's just gone over this side. He's turbo chuck. Look, look. Oof. There he is. No, he's not that big.
Still good,
but
though.
still a good fish.
Right, I've got the next
There's a wildie. There we go. End the session on a wildie. Ooh, don't they go well though? Don't they go well? So I think what we were getting there was a lot of carp nailing it, but nothing massive to nail the whole big piece, if you know what I mean. So there were smaller carp playing with it, but it's a wildie and it's a beauty. Thanks, Barry. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's about 2.5, 3. Isn't it warm, the water?
I know.
I didn't realise how warm it was until you feel the air temperature drop off. Right, is that my mat there?
That's your mat.
Let's put it on there. Oh, it's another... It's very chub looking, isn't it?
Oh,
aren't they chubby? Very chubby.
Very much like chub, aren't they? Slender, sort of.
Yeah.
There they go, pound for pound.
Oh, he took off like a steam train. Oof. It's going to be a disgorger. Aren't they perfect condition though, aren't they?
Aren't they? They're lovely condition.
Right, where's that hook gone? There he is.
There we are.
Not too far.
Can't beat having this torch here, can you?
Oh, thanks, mate.
That's all right. Shall I hold that line there
Yeah.
for you? So you, if
That'd
you
be-
just get that,
that'd be great. Thanks,
if you
Barry.
keep it tight, you can
Go down and in.
slip it.
Be the doctor. Out she
There
comes.
we are.
That's a
There we
beauty,
are,
isn't
mate.
it? Cheers,
Yeah.
mate. I'll put that back on the ring so no one gets hooked up. And we'll have that fish back in the water pretty quickly. There we go. I think it's time to pack up.
Yep.
but let's have a quick look at her. Oh, perfect condition. Perfect condition. So they're spawning and breeding well in here.
Yeah.
Barry, just shine that on the side, that's it. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that a beautiful fish? Perfect condition. Looks like a chub. Proper wildie. Really nice. We'll slip him back.
Right.
And then I think it's time to pack up. So that bread off the top is deadly. Even
Absolutely.
here. Even here, Barry.
Yep.
So we should
Deadly, isn't it?
bring that crusty bread for the next
Yeah.
session. This is big, Barry. Yeah. First bite as well. Oh, he's taken my float off first. The problem, the float's come off. It's a clip-on jobby. It might, the wind will blow it back. This is a good fish.
So whereabouts were you?
Just fishing tight. Just fishing tight in the margin. Just watch that pole. That's what I'm saying to you. You need some marginal. You need some cover for them. But come this side, Barry.
No, that's all right.
No, come this side.
What, for netting? No?
Yeah. Because it'd be easier to net it on that side. He's going. This is a big fish. I couldn't believe that.
Where was that? Right in the mark?
Yeah.
See it,
This is a very, very nice fish as well. First proper bite, bang, straight away.
That's on meat.
That was on just a little lump of meat. He's a good fish.
You do want margins.
I tell you what, I didn't realise they'd be going this quickly. They are feeding this quick. But look at it go. Look at it stripping. He is stripping. Couldn't believe that.
Well done.
Look, there's the float. The float's going to end up in your swim, Barry.
So what, I'll get it when
Can you believe that? God, we could have a red letter day here.
That was right in the side there.
Yeah. Tight against those reeds. They want features. You watch that pole, won't you?
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Yeah. Watch that pole because it's easy to tread on these things without realising it. That's all. Tell you what, Barry, it might be a good idea just to move that pole in case we do accidentally tread on it. That's it. We stick it on the. That's it.
Your feet there, look.
Hang on.
That's it.
We'll get it out of the way, shall we?
It's caught up on there, isn't it?
It's got that.
Straight on the fish pool.
So I've got it. We get that out of the way, and then we won't. He's giving me a real run around. He's running around the lake. Well, this has got to be a wildie. It's a big one. Look at the size of it, Barry. Look at the size of that stinker. That's big.
Nice fish.
That's a big fish. Oh.
That's on the meat bunch.
Oh. It's a very good bait.
It is.
Very, very good bait indeed. I rate it highly. Right, just move the net to one side, please, Barry. Just move it that way. Then I can get. Then I can just. That's it. He's not ready yet. Ah, it's a beauty. Proper wildie. Look at that. Look at the size of him. That's a biggie. It looks like it could be double figure. Certainly fighting as though it's a double figure.
Go, don't they?
Look at that. Oh, pristine, pristine. Oh. The music of the reel. Just watch the net, Barry.
No, okay,
yeah,
cool.
I don't want to hit that net. He's just taken me right into the centre of the lake there.
You were telling me off like you was telling Bob off on that video that time.
I'll tell you what, that was funny, that was. He was ever so rude to me.
Giving him some flack.
Oh, he was ever so,
flack going on there was.
Here we go. Oh.
I thought you had lost that for a minute.
No, we're okay. Look at him. He's a beauty, Barry.
Nice fish.
He's coming. He's coming. They fight so well, don't they fight well? This is pristine condition as well. Look at him. He's getting on the way there. He's not done yet. He's not done yet. Oh. Oh.
Was that on the hair or?
No, straight through. Look, straight through. They fight well. These wild carp fight ever so well, pound for pound. I reckon
They
they're
do.
one of the hardest fighting carp we've got. Oof.
Give up, do they?
He's got a back on him. I love these lovely looking wild carp. They're beautiful.
Gorgeous, aren't they?
They are absolutely superb. Virtually untouched. I don't think they're caught very often. Look at this, Barry. Look, he's almost there. He's going to go for those weeds. I've got to just keep his head out. Here he comes. Here he comes. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's a decent fish. Oh. Let's just slip him back. No, 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 no. It's not quite there yet, Barry. Could do with a longer net, really, couldn't we?
No, that's all right. You'll get him all right, I think.
I don't want him to.
No, you won't. You won't.
Smash out.
You won't smash it out. Just
Here he
once
comes.
the head comes
Here he
up
comes.
and he's played out, all you just right over, and that's
Here he comes.
not a problem.
He's still got plenty of energy left in him, hasn't he? Plenty of energy. There we go. Oof. Oh.
Every time you see that jerk, I think you've
He's
lost.
just his petrels. He's turning, and it's
Yeah.
just going on the petrol. I'm just going to try and keep his head up now. He's going this way. He's coming. He is coming. Here he comes. Oh, wait, they just don't give up, do they?
It's not a float.
They don't give up. Here you go, Barry. He's almost ready now. I'm going to slip him over. Oh. There we go. Come on. Oh.
Good fish.
Tell me about it. I mean, it's a cracking fish. Oh,
You saw that net?
oh, didn't like the look of that net. Did not
net.
like the look of that net. Oh, goodness me. Right, here he comes. It's almost there, almost there. There you go. You slip underneath that. That's it. Just hold him in the water. That's it, Barry. Thanks, Barry.
I'll leave you there.
That's lovely. Thanks, Barry. All right. Oh, it's 10. It's 10.
Common.
It's a wildie. It's some pristine. Oh, it's a pristine wildie. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful, Barry? Yeah. Isn't that beautiful, Barry? I'm well happy with that. About getting on for about 10, I'd say. Do you reckon it's bigger than 10 then? You got some scales? Should we weigh him? Just to get an idea of the size, because I'm guessing it's about 9 or 10. Oh, okay. I reckon this is getting on for close to 8 or 9, I reckon. 8 or 9 pounds. Yeah, I think he's about 8 or 9. But they're in pristine condition. They're in fantastic condition, aren't they? Right, we'll just let him recover himself in the net. Hard fighting fish. I'll tell you what, for their size, if you've got one in the 25-pound class, yeah. Yeah. Do they? Alright, this is where I'm baiting up. It's going to change. We've got a big storm coming our way. Pristine condition, aren't they? That's what we like. I'm going to guess 8. It'll go 10, but we'll take 2 off for that. I reckon it'll be about 8. It's my gut instincts.
Well, if you say 11 3/4, that's 9 3/4.
9 3/4. Deceptive, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Well deceptive.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that. 9 3/4, Barry. 9 3/4. I thought it was about the 10 mark. Isn't it lovely, isn't it? Beautiful. Absolutely superb. There we go. He's lovely, isn't he? Beautiful. First bite, first fish. You can't knock that, can you?
No.
You can't knock it. Great bit of sport. Thanks a lot for that. He just took off like a duck off. Just took the whole thing, just went off. No, he's still on. It's another big wild carp. Absolutely nailed it.
Did he? On that right float?
Yeah, you know you said you saw it moving, it just absolutely nailed it all the way down. So, I don't know if you can move that pole for me, could you? There we go. And that was stripped, because I had a bite on that as well. That got stripped.
Yeah, it's all on the meat.
All on the meat in the margins. I mean, the fish are patrolling these margins, that's what they're doing. Don't know how big this fish is, but he's fighting ever so well. Look at that. It's another big wild carp. I've got it here, yeah. Oh. Well, it's chucking it down, ladies and gentlemen. The cameras are running. And Barry and I were talking about... Are you... I know, you're into a fish as well. Barry's just about to go home. And everything's coming alive. Oh dear, as they say. Here we go, here we go. I want to try and play him at this side of the swim if I can. He's such a nice fish, isn't he? Such a nice fish. Beautiful fish. Yeah, there he is. It's another common. It's another wild carp. Not as big as the other one, but still fighting like a dog.
Oh, they do.
Don't they go well, Barry?
Absolute great sport.
We could end up with a red letter day here. If it wasn't for this rain, we could be having this all evening through, I reckon. Oh, this rain is absolutely... We're in August. Me and Barry came out. We've both decided to have a session together, and then the heavens opened. We didn't bring our brollies. Didn't expect this, did we, Barry?
You certainly didn't, Paul.
But the fish are up for it. They don't mind about this rain, do they? Don't they fight hard?
They really do.
Don't they fight hard, Barry? Literally, they rip the rod out of your hand. Here he is. And I've got the float still there, which is great. If I slide him over your net, Barry. He's ours. That's lovely. Thank you, Barry. Oof. Right, the mat's here. Dear oh dear oh dear. It's about £5, I reckon.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, I would think so.
Getting that way, isn't it?
Yeah, 4.5 to 5.
Thanks, Barry. Oh dear oh dear oh dear. Oh. He's got fish as well. Oh. Out come the hooks. Oh. Another wildie, about £5. Let's have a look at him. He's beautiful. Oh, beautiful fish. Show you what it looks like. Oh. There we go. Oh. There he is, look at that, he's displaying for us. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, we're slipping back. Back he goes. And the heavens are opening. We've got some sport here. There we go, off he goes. Very strong fish. Lunch meat to attract those carp in. Looking for the wild carp. Let's see whether this float will disappear. Thanks playing with the pole float. Getting lift bites. No, I just caught a beautiful roach here on the pole. And that's a beauty. I'm really pleased with this. I'll just show you the quality of the roach. Got it here. That's the the quality. There we are, even though it's raining. £half-pound roach. Just slip her back. Off she goes. Right off here, look, I think it's a good fish. That's a carp. Yeah. On the pole. I've just literally put a couple of baits out there. Just bring that in. I don't want that interfering with the run. But I love my marginal fishing. I mean, fishing in the margins is my preferred methodology, for sure. Right, here we go, we've got a carp on the pole here. Yeah, I bet it eases off as well. But yeah. Well, it's good you had some good sport then, Anthony. Yeah. Tell you what, this fish is testing out my pole, that's for sure. It's a good fish as well. I can see it's a wild carp. Yeah. There he is. It's very gold. It's a golden one as well. Nice, aren't they? Oh, they're beautiful. Really nice. And on the pole, it's nice. And he took that literally right under my feet. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's a carp, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like a nice one. I bought myself this new pole this year. It's called a stalking pole. But you can fish it really tight in, but the elastic allows the fish to go. Yeah. So he's coming back into where I had him. Yeah. I got one at home, but I gave one away. Yeah. The only problem I have with them is, like I say, when you get really big fish, they're difficult to play in because you can't reel them in. You've literally just got to tire them out and then bring them to the net. But the shock absorber's all there. It'll take a lot of power. What elastic you got on it? I've got the top elastic on here. It's really powerful. I'll run 22 through the carp top. Do you? I went into Lonnie's and he put me on the best elastic. I asked him for the best elastic because I told him if I do get a big carp, I want something that's going to be beefy enough. And he sold me this. This is not they're not cheap, but I'd rather go for quality. Yeah. Pay a few extra quid and go for the quality. Here he comes. Up he comes. These wild carp, they fight so well, don't they? Don't they go well? He's going on another run. Right, he's seen me, he's come up. Here he is. Well, that's a good fish, very good fish. It's got a lot of gold. This one's got a lot of gold in his colour. Very golden. Very golden. This one's a real gold wildie. Really gold. Here he comes. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful fish. It's got a massive tail to it. This is definitely getting on for double figures, this one. They're lovely, lovely fish. Look at that. Oh, he's beautiful. Big, big, big wild carp. Oh. Here he comes. Here he comes. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's ours. Oh, it's a clonker. Absolute clonking fish. Oh, this has got to be, this could be 15. I think this is 15 plus. Oh, I think this is 15 plus. It's a beautiful fish. Oh, absolute stonker. Barbless hooks right in the side lip there. What a fish. What a fish. Just this, he's massive. Oof. Alright, sorry. I'm guessing 15. I'm going to guess 15 on this one. Oh, what a fish. Ooh, that's a big fish.
Cool, it is a big fish, isn't it?
I wouldn't mind a picture of that one, if you don't mind taking one afterwards. I'm guessing 15.
Oh, that's a monster. Biggest one I've seen for a long while.
I reckon he's 15.
Got to be in it.
Fought like a dog on the pole. It's ridiculous. Oh, do you reckon it's 15?
I've got to put £2 on it because the scales won't go back
Okay,
that far.
let's have a look at that. What are we looking at?
Well,
It's difficult to read, isn't it?
15, 16, 17, 18, about 18 3/4. So that's 16 3/4.
Wildy. It's a big fish. On the pole as well.
Yeah.
Should we take a quick snap? I wouldn't mind a quick picture. That is a superb looking fish though, isn't it? Beautiful. So 16 and
16 3/4.
16 and 3/4. I've underestimated all my other fish then. It's got a paddle and a half on it.
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. Oh. 16 and 3/4. Wild carp, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get much better than this. That's absolutely stunning. Thank you very much. Ooh.
Now, you've got to
Slipping
get this onto yours.
Sorry?
You've got to get that onto yours.
Have you got Bluetooth on that?
Yeah.
We can Bluetooth it. Should we just slip this one back? That is a superb fish, isn't it? Oh, tell you what, if this is the quality of the wild carp in here, that's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. I never realised they grow that big.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's incredible. Oof. I tell you what, he fought like a dog. Really well. Really fought well. He's like got a ghosty look to him, hasn't he? He looks really ghosty. Just going to stabilise him in the cradle and let him get his strength back. I don't think he's going to need much longer. Got a paddle and a half. Absolute paddle on him. There you go, Mr. Wildy. They come out okay? They come out okay?
Yeah.
Beautiful fish. I mean, they do remind me of ghosties. Oh. There we go, we'll just hold on to him. He's a battle axe, this one's battle, look at him. Off he goes. Goodbye, Mr. Wildy. Woohoo! Can't get much better than that. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate your help on that one. Top man. Top man. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a very big wild carp, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got my Bluetooth. Should we try and Bluetooth it? Carp's taken off. We'll let him go. We'll bring this one out of the way. I'm not sure how big he is, but he's taken some line, that's for sure. Oh, it looks quite nice. It just steamed off really fast. I'm fishing under this umbrella because it's chucking it down at the moment. I set the drag so that when the fish ran it could take the line. But I was patiently leaving it there. I put a lot of bait out. I'll put some more bait out while we're playing this in because I want to keep the rest of the fish in touch with the pool. So out she goes. I'm putting a lot of sweet corn out and big lumps of meat just to try and keep these fish with their heads down. Everything's coming off the deck. I like to fish surface baits, but there's too many ducks around, unfortunately. I think we could nail some really good sport here, so let's play this fish in the comfort of our... Oh, that's a good wildie. In the comfort of our umbrella, out of the rain. And it looks like another big fish. Really took that and just steamed off with it. Woof! They must have been eating all that sweet corn and meat. There's 3 offerings. They've been very generous. A lot of people go small and often, but I reckon it's big and heavy here when they're feeding. Get a big head of fish down, and the wild carp just fight so well. Really, really nice sport, this. Really nice sport. If I play them in on the left-hand side, we should be able to maintain the feeding that's going on the right. And it's not massive, but it's a nice fish. Right, we're going to get the net on him. There we go. Let's get his head up. Don't they fight well, these carp? Don't they go well? Really fighting well. See if we can get his head up. Another gold wild carp with that flash of gold in him. Here he comes. Here he comes. Just reel him up a bit higher. Get his head up. They are turbocharged. They really do go well, pound for pound. This may only be 4 or 5, but he's fighting really well. Very pretty as well. Here he comes. He's ours. There we go. Another wildie. Beautiful. Last half an hour to go. Last knockings. Another wild carp. Beautiful fishing here. And this is pristine. Another very, very pretty fish. Absolutely pristine fish. So, just unhook him. Just in the side there. Barbless hook, so it all comes out really easy. Beautiful. And I'll just show you the fish. How pretty he is. Oh, just really gold colour to him. There he is, just look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't it just a stunning fish? Beautiful, and we're slipping back on the side here. Nice and gently does it. Off you go. Off he goes. He's found his own way through. Floats in the margins here with luncheon meat on. Better corn underneath them. I'm overfishing the depth of about 2 feet over depth, so the carp pick up and don't feel any drag from the float or weights. And often they'll run and the floats will slide away. That's the action. And there's something playing my left-hand float here on the pole. And it's going to go any moment now. I'm pretty certain that will go. So let's see what happens on this side. Something's definitely playing with it. Got a little duckling that's eating all the bits of corn that aren't going down, and he's ever so confident. Oh, this one's going. There's a bite on this one here. That could go any moment now. When that disappears, we're into a fish. Look at that. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? I knew it was going to go. Another nice carp. I scared that little duckling away. I've set the clutch so it can run. And hopefully I haven't got another one here. What have I got here? I've hit something here. I'm stuck on that one. That'll have to come out. The pole must have hit a snag on the bottom there. I don't think it's fish. Oh, I have to just... Oh dear, this is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just have to play that fish in and bring this pole out of the... There we go, we're out of trouble. Just hit a snag there, I think. But the fish is still on the other rod. Just put that down there for now and play this fish in. I'm not sure how big it is, but it's gone off like a steam train. And I think it's quite big, this one. Really quite big. Look at that. He's running. He's running. This is my 5th wildie, and I've only been fishing for about 2 hours. Went back to get the brolly, and this looks like it's a nice fish. Oh yeah, it's a nice fish. Nice fish. Just play him in. While that's going on, we'll put some more bait out on the hot spot. and keep the fish feeding on this hot spot here. I really want it. Last knockings. Bit of meat over the top. I haven't even used the bread or the biscuits today because the ducks have been around, but we'll just keep the swim going and play this fish in now. Barry's popped back because he was really wet, which is a shame because he's missing some great sport here, but having said that, he's nailed one fish before he went, so he's pleased with that. And that was a 6 pound wildie as well, but not sure how big this is, but he looks big. It's creating a nice wake, that's for sure. And I'm using barbless hooks, so I've got to keep the pressure on. And this is really going well, really well. Let's get his head up and have a look at him. Yeah, it looks like a nice fish. Not as big as the 16 3/4, but the wild carp in here fight very hard, so sometimes it's very difficult to know how big the fish is until you get the heads up. That's how strong they fight, but that's probably about 4 pounds. It's a good stand for fish here. You're going to average about 4 or 5 pounder wildie with the prospect of a 16, 17, even 20 pound wildie. I imagine there's 20s in here. I've only had them up to, the biggest one I had was tonight, 16 3/4. But don't they scrap well? Don't they scrap well? There we go, he's still going strong. Really strong. Give him some left hand side. Get his head up. Once the head's up, then they're just so turbocharged. Just so turbocharged. There he is. There he is. Here he comes. This one's about 5. We've got the net down here ready to land him. And we'll just get his head up. And we'll slide him into the net. In you come. In you come. It's about a 5, I think. 5 pound fish. Another beautiful wild carp, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll just take him round to the mats. Beautiful fishing, beautiful wild carp, pristine condition, very chub looking. And that one's taking it quite deep, so we'll use the forceps to go in and out that, or maybe the disgorger will do it. Lovely looking fish, really pristine. Let's just follow that line down. Barbless hooks, it should come out quite nicely. In and out. There's the beautiful 5 pound wild carp. I'm going to slip him back. Nice and gently does it. Took a big lump of meat for a small fish. That was amazing. Just let him recover. And then we'll just let him slip back. Nice and easy. Right, got a bite on the pole. Final knockings. Fishing for wild carp. Just waiting for that float to disappear. One of them's going to go any moment now. It's last knockings, so see which carp's going to go first. Another wild carp on. Just bring this in. Oh. There we go. Oh, I'll just play this fish in on this side. He's taken off to my right, so I'm going to have to give him some left hand side and try and bring him in. He's just taking those weeds with him, but he's another turbocharged. I don't know how big he is. He's not massive, but he's a nice carp. There he is. Was it tench? Or was it carp? I think it's carp. So it's a fish a chuck every 3 minutes now. Last knockings always is the best. I think I'll try a big lump for a bigger carp for the final fish. Let's get his head up and just play him in nicely. Here he comes. Only a tiddler, but good fighting tiddler. Fish of about 3. I'll just put that there. And then we'll just take the hooks out. I think the hooks have dropped out. Yep. Hooks have already dropped out. Pretty certain of that. In the net, which is good. Barbless hooks. So we'll slip him back. Pretty little fish though. I'll just show you the quality of these fish in here. These wildies. There we go, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful fish. I'm just slipping back now. There you go. Off you go. Carp on the pole. He's just about to go. Oh, it's a big one as well. He's just woken up. He's taken off. He's stretching my pole miles, so I'm going to have to bring the other fishing rod in. But this is a big carp on here. Let's get this out of the way. Pull that out. It's down there. And this is the last fish, and this is a big fish. I can feel it on the pole. It's very, very big, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at the bend in the pole. You can see it in the sky there. Got a big elastic on here. He's taken off. He's just really nailed that. Wait patiently for that. He's stripping me right to the other side of the lake. Look, look. He's taken the whole elastic. He's fully stretched the pole. Look at this. This is big. It's really big. Really is extending the pole. He's going for miles. This is a very big carp, ladies and gentlemen. Right on last knockings as well. Hopefully I can tire him out and play him in. But I think he's a big wild carp. He's coming in towards us, but he's taken a lot of line. Very big carp, this. Oh. So it's the sweet corn and meat combination that's done it in the rain. And this is a very, very, very big fish. The elastic's doing the job as a shock absorber. So let's see whether we can play him in. He's coming in towards us now, which is great. Elastic will start to just ping back, and then we'll just play him in. Very, very big fish. And there he goes. Haven't got his head up yet. I can feel the weight of it though, just by the size and power of the runs. But I'll gently play him in. Oh, what a fish. What a fish. Oh, look at the bend in this rod in the pole. Really is going well. He's coming in closer now. Here he comes. Here he comes. A lightning strike there, so we've got to be careful. We've got thunder and lightning here, so I want to keep this pole down low. We've got stormy weather coming our way for the weekend, so I think this will be the last fish and then it's time to pack up. And it's a big fish though, really big fish. He's going for another surging run right across the other side of the lake. The elastic's up for it. And this is a big fish. I'd like to get his head up if I can, but there's no way he's going to let me get his head up. He's just powering off. He's powering again. Just look at that. Look at the bend in the rod. Oh. Up we come. There he is. He's come to the surface. Another big wildie. Come on, up you come. It's coming towards us. Here he comes. Very heavy fish. This is a very, very big wild carp again. He's been feeding on all the sweet corn in the margins, and that was just literally 6-7 feet out on the pole. This is my margin pole, and it's excellent for marginal fishing. So let's just have a look and see if he's coming in towards us now. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's going into the weeds. I don't know how big he is, but he's coming round. He's coming round. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming. He's coming. Here he comes. Very big fish. Oh, he's going for another surge. Haven't seen him yet. Haven't got his head up yet. I don't know how big he is, but he feels really ponderous, really big. So let's just see how big he is. He's right underneath our nose here. Oof. Oof. Very big fish. Wow, it's a massive, massive, another one of those big 15, 16 pound fish here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big fish. Let's get his head up. Here he comes. Oh, he's powering off again. He's powering off. Oh, need that net, so I think we'll go back and get the net. Another big, big wild carp here. Whoa, just look at the size of it. It's massive. Just took a small bit of meat in the margins. If we can get his head up and land him, I'll be pleased. Here he comes. Oh, it's got a 10.5. This is another 15 plus. It's got to be. There he is. He's coming up. All right, let's see if we can get his head up There he is, there he is. Here he comes. Here he comes. Get the net on him. There we go. Oh, he's ours. That's a lump. That is a massive, massive fish. Let's have a look and see how big he is. Could be 20 even. Oh, it's a massive fish. There he is. Oof. Another big wild carp here on the last knockings. It's a fish of about 15 to 16 pounds again. It's very, very large. Very large indeed. And the hook is in the side there. Barbless hook, so the hook's going to come out easy peasy. Hooks are out. Whew. And I reckon we've got a 15 to 16 pound wild carp in pristine condition as well. Let's have a look at it. Oh, that's massive. Massive fish. I'm just slipping back. Oh. Oh. There he is. He's flipped over now. Beautiful fish, off he goes. And that's the end of the session, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's a big one, Barry, it's massive. It's taking the whole swim, look. What is going on? It is. Right, I've got to bring the other one in so I don't wrap up. If you could take the other rod in, that would be really good. Thanks, Barry. But this one's like, oh, unbelievable. Every 5 minutes. It's the bait. That's tight in close in the margins. Bring the fish onto your bait. I've brought in most of it. You just got to lift it out of the water, I think. But it's a shame because see where that fizzing was going on. I had another one fizzing on that. This is a clunker. Look, it's just sat low. When they sit low, you think, what is this? It's just sitting low, Barry. Is this the 20 I've been after? Is my elastic going to take it?
Is it big?
I think so, look. Look, it's a clunker. I've got to be careful here. I've got to keep him out of that. Give it some left-hand side.
On the float?
That's on the float. Let's have a look at him. If he comes up, you'll see how big he is. Where is he? Oof. The big one's just, look. Oh, another big one. That's another big one. Another 10. I can't believe this. Three 10s in about half an hour. You're going to get much better than that. It is the bait, Barry. I promised you. When I phoned you this morning and I told you 6 bags minimum, I meant it. I meant it. Right. Oh, I'm going to have to put on. This is another 10. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's going for that structure. I've got to be ever so careful. I'm going to have to give him some. Look at him go. Look at him go. Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Pole fishing at its best. And this is only a little stalking pole. I just hope he doesn't get ideas to strip me on the other side of the lake. I've got to just play him in and let the rod do the work. The elastic's there as a shock absorber, but the pole should do a lot of the work. But he's decided to take off. Look, he's waving to us, Barry. He's waving. I'm going to just. It might be bigger than 10, this one. I'm going to just come up back. Look, he doesn't want to come.
Better come over here, look, otherwise you'll get the side on him.
That's all right, Barry. I'm okay. In fact, I'm trying to keep him away from those weeds. If I go over there,
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
If he gets you that iron, you'll be...
No, he won't. These fish are quite sensible, actually. Isn't he? Lovely. Look at him. He's waving at us with his tail. His huge tail. This is a big, big, big fish. Oh, my word. This is my workout at the gym. Alright, if I come back and play him like that, then Barry can get in there. Just see if I can get his head up. He's going up the other way now. Where's he off to? Where's he off to? Oh, just look at this beast. Oh, Barry. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. So I'm going to walk back with him. Look at the size of him. Look at him. It's over 10, isn't it? There you go. He's almost there. Here he comes, here he comes.
That is a big fish.
It's a big one, Barry.
It is a big fish.
Oh. He's not quite there yet, but he's going for the weeds. Oh. Oh, here he is. Okay, hold him, that's it, hold him there.
Oh, that is a big fish.
Is it a big fish?
Yeah.
I think you could find that's an 18-pounder maybe.
That is a big fish.
Oh, I would say he's getting on for 18.
That's a lunker.
On the pole as well. What do you think about that then, Barry? Picture job?
Fantastic, yeah.
Oh, let's get the camera on him. Isn't he beautiful?
Is that a wild or a common?
It's a wild. This is a wild
Nice of
carp.
'em.
I didn't even know they go to 18. I want a 20-pounder, that's what I want. This looks like about 18.
Well, don't be greedy.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a lovely fish.
Oh, it's a clonker. Oof. Oh, he's beautiful. So powerful.
Is the hook broken off there,
No,
Paulie?
no, no. I think he's
Is
just...
it still there?
Oh, that's a beauty, isn't it?
Is
I think
the
the
hook
hook may have come out. Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
They're
if it-
barbless
if it
hooks, you
has.
see. They just drop out in the net.
Yeah,
They have. It's
it
dropped
has
out in the
dropped
net.
out. Lovely. Oh, that's lovely.
Let's have a picture, shall we?
Get the camera.
Oh, Barry.
Well done.
Can you believe it? Oh, he's beautiful. Lovely markings. Oh, it's about 18, I'd say.
A lovely fish, Paul.
Actually, this is the same fish that I caught yesterday.
It's the same one?
Yeah.
How do you know?
It's got a marking on it. Red mark.
Really?
It's the same fish I caught yesterday. He's come back for seconds. Can you believe it?
Is that right?
This is the 17 and 3/4.
You sure?
I'm 100% positive. Because the marking's on the back.
No.
It's the same fish twice.
That's
Look, I remember that as well.
Really?
Yep, same fish. Oh, no, it's a conker. There we go.
I'm going to take a picture of the same fish.
Go on, might as well. It's more light now. If you come in close and get it nice, look at that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look at that fish. Isn't it just beautiful?
Yeah,
Thank you, Barry.
no problem.
We're slipping back carefully. 17 and 3/4, that's been weighed. What can I say? Is it worth getting one on the net, do you think? Laying on its back? Should we get one laying on the mat? Because it's such an impressive fish, isn't it?
And you kept in the same fish again today.
Oh, it's in the same swim, so it's probably its home.
Yeah.
Get his best side. He's got a paddle and a half on him.
Oh, that's
Look at the tail, see what I mean? If I move him that way, Barry.
well, you just want one on the mat.
Just one on the mat side.
Got him.
Thank you.
Got him.
Yep. Right, let's slip him back. Let's use your net because it's much stronger. Oh, Barry. On the pole again. On the pole as well. Yep. Back he goes. I can't believe he's been taken out twice in 2 days. Can you? There he is. Wow.